Soft is the smile that forms upon the lips of my love. Never miss to know her. And sweet is the kiss, and the easiest of all to fall into her arms. And lucky is the one to love her. Like you, I too have played with fire, infatuation and desire, but never did I know what it means to be loved. Nobody loves me but you. And all temptation I resist. Nothing can compare to this. Nobody loves me but you. And for that I'd walk through fire. I'd give it all away in gratitude. Oh, will you let me spin for you the dream of my love, endlessly unfolding through ancient nights of violet blue, through days of old. I searched for you, I stumbled into traps and mazes on my way to your oasis. It's true, I know I'm not the same since my heart caught a flame, but this is more than it could ever be. This is happiness. Nobody loves me but you. And all temptation I resist. Nothing can compare to this. Nobody loves me but you. And for that I'd walk through fire. I'd give it all away in gratitude. Nobody loves me but you. And all temptation I resist. Nothing can compare to this. Nobody loves me but you. And for that I'd walk through fire. I'd give it all away in gratitude.
Will shows up.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. It is me, Joe Bags. And today is the day we're going to play some Final Fantasy 14. Looking forward to that. We're gonna start all over and go from the first day. And this should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how far we get through A Realm Reborn and see if we just, how good the content is, and if it continues, and we'll just continue it on. That way I don't have to continue to go back and talk to Wook Lamont. Because I seem to enjoy doing that in the existing game. So, you know, just to avoid. All right, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Hello there, it is me. I am Joe Bags, your friendly donut. Your friendly, handsome donut. And I hope the audio sounds good. The mixer looks pretty decent. So we're just going to go ahead and assume that it is. There's my cursor. All right, where are we going to play? We got to pick a server. So we have one on Midgar and on Gilgi. Should I try a primal box? That'd be fun. Let's do that. Let's back out. Let's do one on primal. This will be the primal boy. Bum, bum. Oh, hello. All right, so we won't do a behemoth box. Excalibur, Fampret, Hyperion, Lamia. Let's play Lamia. I don't have any slots. What the fuck? I don't have any slots. How many fucking tunes do I have? Oh, hell. I think I have to go to Crystal because I'm pretty sure I have something on like Brynhilde or whatever. I probably have multiple on Brynhilde, which is why I can't. Oh, yeah. Sasha Rhodes. See ya. How do I delete? Retrieve, re-edit, save, backup, import, visit, more subcommand. Delete. And they really hide that, don't they? Faster! Right. Gone. And then there's probably... Who are you? On Marlboro. Coral. Balmung. Joey Packet Donuts. He's hot. All right, we're gonna make room for one and then another one so I don't do this again. Goodbye. All right, let's go back. All right, well, we're gonna go to Primal. That should be good. Now we're gonna go to Primal. Should we make a hot boy or a cat girl? Yeah. We could just do like your simple healer. Listen, never a Lalafell. You'd be fucking kidding me. A row, an Ara, a Wooklamat. Yo, Femrose are where it's at. Ooh. Ooh. Am I right or am I right? Let's make a boy. Thick boy. Yeah, all right. How tall can I make him? 6 foot. I can make him a giant. All right, so 6 foot to 6'6". I mean, so this is 6 inches. This is what they're telling us 6-inch difference is. I'm not buying that. Make a big boy. How fucking muscly can I make you? Oh yeah, you're ripped to shreds. Look at the faces. We'll make him. I don't know, noodle arms. Yo, hot boy. It's the same face. He just is hotter. He looks a little weird. Nope. Yep. Let's make him a hot boy. All right. Skin tone. There we go. Haircut. Thancred. If I was gonna be like a warrior though, like I would want this shit out of my face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's pretty hot. Gladio. All right. I like this hair. It's either that hair, yikes, or this or this. Probably this. Man bun it up. Add some highlight to it. Gunky hair. I just want it to be kind of subtle. Maybe something like fun. Like that. Can't be green. Yeah, I'm getting old. Yeah, I like that. But still hot. Getting old, but still hot. All right, what's my jaw look like? Fucking chisel, boy. Chisel me timbers. Yes, sir. Eye shape. Eye color. My eyes be dark. I need thick boys. Nope. Nope. Nose. That seems good. Mouth. Hot boy. Scars. Tattoos. Face paint. I'm as hot as they come. That's me. Looking good. Hot boy checking in. Alrighty. I don't think these matter, do they? Hello. All right, what do I want to be? Black mage, dragoon, monk, white mage. Paladin. Monk. Bard, black mage. All right, let's do a gladiator. I've never done that before to start. Be a good start. And that way I can this way I can get good cues if I have to. Behemoth? No. Yeah. Update the list. Do I want to do them? Hyperion, Excalibur, Leviathan. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right. So we're going to name this one Joseph Bags. Joseph Bags it is. The hottest of all the hot boys. You don't even know. So beautiful. Ah, it's so beautiful. Flashbang. Here. Feel. Here, feel. Hear, feel, think. Another flashbang. Hey. Hey, you. Grizzled pass. You all right, lad? You was moaning something fierce there for a while. Feeling the effects of the ether, I reckon. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. Kid can't even read. Jesus. You there. Halt.
What's this all about? I'm a Lalafell and I'm a big loser.
Inspection. Men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look. Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Whoa! Amalja! Amalja! To arms! To arms! Ah! 7 hells! Consider this a warning. Now go! All of you! He just got yeeted. Ripping pepperonis. Oh, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You'll be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? I'm a ready to. Rent's the name, and Pellin's me trade. And I am Hot Boy Joseph Baggs. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of the new adventurers. I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Silence. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as old Brent's a chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too, which is why I don't go sticking me nose where it ain't welcome. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? It is. Well, then let this journey itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Uldah's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds the real power. Them and the monetarist cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether. That won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the royalists, and the royalties ain't nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they should show no sign of stopping. Of course, the lizard man, that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about olden politics. They all have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers. Need breeding profit? Thought it shames me to say it. I'm inclined to agree. It's long last. Behold, Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold. I got Irish there for a second.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose.
Yep, I got really Irish there.
Dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, and then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. What is it? You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Toodaloo.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
It begins. Oi, venturer, over here. Oi, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? How can I tell? Name's Wyman, and my business is knowing about every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge even? Just this once, like. Welcome to Odaw, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard. Yeah. When you are ready, speak. Alright, get rid of that. Probably can. I need some more bars. I'm going to put hotbar 3 over here. But I'm going to make it like 3 by 4. And we're going to enable it. We're going to save, and then we're going to drop him there, him there, him there. All right. We're going to look at these graphic boys. UI resolution. Don't be like that, friend. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Okay. Whatever, Wyman. Fine, fuck it. All right. Quests. To be recognized as an adventurer into the city-state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Okay. I can do that. 'Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged, or worse. And I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Go get him, Tiger. All right, Momodi. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventurer. Thanks, dog. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. All right. Up the steps. Through the double doors. There's Momodi. Fucking Lalafell. Ugh. Dirty, rotten Lalafell.
Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you, that is. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'll soon find yourself in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Almalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on forever now. And then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. And the cat girls? Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world has come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them, 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the adventurers, the survivors, agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that was not their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we'll call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. And that's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is you lend a helping hand and try to leave Uta in a better state than you found her. If you can promise me that, I'll be happy to let you join the guild. All right then, a promise is a promise now. And I'm counting on your help to put us past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand, too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name here on the register as you can. Joseph Baggs. Well, ain't that a charming name? It just rolls off the tongue like it does. All right, Mr. Baggs, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness. I swear to you, I'll bring you your money.
In the East, it is said that even a merciful god may be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a 4th chance to offend. You too, attend to the scum. Oh no, please have mercy.
Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or the other, just pay me a visit. Just pay your old Momody a visit. Don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, all right? Just ask me the important questions. 'Cause I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the woman folk from time to time. Anyway, welcome to Ul'dah, Joseph. Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little about our fair city.
My first quest. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Ul'dah. Welcome. Listen well to the wisdom of Momodi. Your name is not Momodi Modi. Jesus fuck. Oh my god. Then go forth and discuss the incredible adventures that await you. Alright. Main scenario quest. We got a new increases damage. So this probably should be a buff. Alrighty. Momodi, the proprietoress of this quickstand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. I wonder what they are.
Before you go charging off and finding your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetherite Plaza. To get there, head west from here until you reach Emerald Ave, and then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetherite. If it weren't for these Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them. So be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Joseph? If not, just lay your hand on the thing, and you'll see what I mean. Then, when you're done with that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Coliseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no problem finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah. Long as you got the guild. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Joseph. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, then, too long, didn't read. Visit the Aetherite Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folks are lured into the city for the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is instead of chasing after Gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. How's the time you got going? Oh, and let me know when you finish, will you? This way, I won't spend my days worrying that you're down in the small clothes without a guild of your name. Hello, Mr. Smith. All right. Momodi Modi told us what to do.
Head on over there. Navigation. Sanctuaries. Is anybody in this fucking city? Oh, there is somebody there. Cool. I found somebody. Heading west. Oops, there it is. There's a decent number of people here. You attuned to the Aetherite. Hail, adventurer. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Mamodi of the Quicksand? Oh, never mind.
Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the atonement fee, and that would be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Apologies, but I do relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was so completely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into the ethereal energies and primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have ever heard of the return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection with the flow of ether. Given that there is an aetherite with almost every corner of Ariosa, any adventurer with the mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and tune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any of the aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or the transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Now give me my 100,000 gil. I'm so funny. You attune with the aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Okie dokie. Do I have anything? Mounts, minions? Nope. Alright, now where am I going next? Probably there, right? Attune to the crystal. Let's run that way. We will attune to this. That way we can expand our Aethernet. Aethernet, get it? The system of tubes. Aha. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new with the thrills of the Mortal Kombat? Well, whether you are or not, you are new to us. And if you would like to place these hollows, if you'd like to take your place in these hollowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not for worse. A daunting prospect, I concede. But there is no other way, if you mean to take to the Bloodsands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is the only most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Odal. Where else can a poor man's amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? There's not an Alden alive who isn't inspired by the rise of a self-made pen. and there is no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire truly to try and to fight and triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy. And if you're soul stirs, join us.
Lulutsu wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Gladiators Guild.
What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend? Or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make way for Joseph Bags. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila. Seek her out and obtain her approval. I heard Lalutsu. So you're Joseph Bags. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts? I presume you have reasons for choosing the sword over other weapons, perhaps. You think it is the easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there has been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Joseph, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword? And, if it be your fate, die by it?
Have you the strength to live by the sword? Yeah. I mean, while you were off eating McDonald's, I studied the fucking blade. Okay? Okay, Mila? While you were off doing God knows what in Ula, I studied the blade.
Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I would gauge your aptitude for the sword. Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you will find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when you're finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go.
Alright, I gotta go whack some stuff. Give him the old whack 2000, you know what I'm saying? Let's a tune here real quick. Give him the old whack 9000, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to grind smack shit till 5 so I can just get the next level of my gladiator quest and just start that off. I mean, this game is beautiful. Let's be honest. I mean, tell me that ain't beautiful. What a view. All right, we found the marmots. Get over here, marmot. I'ma tickle you. Whack. Experience points. That's 2 marmots. That's 3 marmots. How much am I getting for killing? I'm getting quite a bit. Get me to level 3. Give me 50 XP a piece. So for 600, I need to kill like 12 of them. Alright. Where's the next thing I gotta kill? Shrews. I don't know where those things are. Alright. Where am I? I'm in Western. Son of a gun. Wrong way. Sorry about that. Coming through. Excuse me, coming through. Alright, so where's Central? Over there. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2 in the big one. All right, let's run over here. And then we'll get the aetherite for this area. And then we'll run out that way and kill the other 2 things I gotta kill. Or I guess the other 6 things I gotta kill. Ooh, an achievement. Alright, what am I killing? Huge hornet. That is a big sumbitch. Whack. Get whacked, hornet. 50. So level 1s give you 50. I'm just gonna kind of whack these all down. Okay. 1 more, and that'll give me a level 4. Ooh, giant tortoise. He's a big sumbitch. Ooh, combo. So level 1s give me 40 now. Okay. That ain't shit. But I can kill stuff a lot faster. Alright, where are we going? Over here. May as well whack stuff on the way over. Oh, they're all over the place. I'd wager to say that that circle is only somewhat accurate. Let's go kill the level 3s. If there's a level 1, whatever, I'm going to kill the level 3s. I'll get a lot more experience for the 3s. 60. Pretty good. Got another shrew. All right, so that's really close. I clearly only have to kill 2 more things, which I can do on my way in. 1 crit probably would have done it. Now it doesn't even matter. Now we're level 5. Love that. We just grinded levels like we were playing World of Warcraft. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, let's go ahead and use the Aethernet shard so we can zoom me on over there. Run down the steppy steps. I have killed your things. Welcome back, Joseph. I take it you've dispatched the beasts, and with ease. Rest assured there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wild variety of foes. To this end, I present to you this hunting log. It contains information on creatures ideal for gladiator and training. You will doubtless gain valuable experiences you should seek. You will doubtless gain valuable experience should you seek out and slay them. It is only with such patience you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits snugly in your hand. I cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Joseph. I'm already level 5. I planned for this. First Sword Milo wants to teach you the fundamentals of the gladiatorial arts. Ah, Joseph, I take it you sworded. You and your sword have become better acquainted. Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and trust in your stout constitution to endure. In doing so, you will protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lomensan marauders has paraded into town, began harassing other people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them
that you are not afraid of them, and you will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lemenzins and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way, you will protect the people of Uda as you would have protected your allies in battle.
And we're running over here, gonna tell some people off, tell them get out of here. For Modi gets all upset, and she goes Modi on ya. All right, where are these? Where are these folk? Modi. Found you. Ill-mannered marauder. Me.
You know your friend there, the 12 damn cheat, thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners. He'll get his own back, mark me words. Oh, what? You blaming me because this little shite shat his own pants? Well, bugger him, and bugger you too.
Oi, come on now, is disrespecting me and my proud Seawolf heritage. Do you know the way? Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? The hell's your problem? Maybe she likes her men rough. What are you supposed to be? Or a bleeding manservant? Bah! It don't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. Oh, you a big R-worder or what? Jeez. Alright, let's go, punk. You wanna go? Go fuck yourself. Just who the hell you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Farmer the Driven, and me and the bloody marauders have been reaving so long mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Bring it on, bitch. Ho ho ho. This is lovely even for the quicksand. You two gonna put on a show for us?
What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you talk to.
Farmer the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well.
Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better.
You've got the blue and black and yellow and red sword.
That sword couldn't be frenzy, but only the sword of Naldwood. Bloody hells, it's you!
You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun?
Begging your pardon, sir?
Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Lominzen was quite brave of you. And quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous. And I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then, but that hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of the as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed the city, this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I swear, if I hadn't seen Elvis with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Joseph, do me a favor and don't tell Melia about the meeting Eldest, all right? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another.
Ooh, juicy drama. The juiciest of the juicies. I'm gonna lap it up. Drama, baby.
I already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Joseph. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Joseph. Head to Western Thanalon and see that Farmer of the Driven and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Uda again.
All right, I guess I gotta go beat the fuck out of him anyway. I mean, I don't know why I let him walk away. He was right fucking there. All I had to do was give him the old poke and slap and stabby tickle. And then we let him walk, and now he's going to go attack some people. And then I had to go talk to somebody, and then I had to go walk right back out. Now I got to go find him. Wait, I got to go find him somewhere that's like 100,000 miles away and on my own 2 feet when I had him right there, and he was ready to fight until Aldous showed up, and he was like, oh, don't do this. You don't want to fight because there's reasons or something or other, and you know, there's some people are best left alone, and you're just like, I don't really give a shit if you're left alone because he's right fucking here and he's actually get his ass beat. And I'm going to beat his ass so that I don't have to fucking do it again and walk all the way out here. But here we are. And then I see some hunting log things. So I'm going to go kill the ladybugs and I'm going to kill the star marmots and get my little hunting log points since I missed it the first time. Alright, star marmots. Okay, we got those down. Cactuar. I'm gonna kill the cactuar. Three of them. Three of them down. I suppose that's pretty good.
They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring me the goods back to me, I beg of you.
Alright, we'll go here. Pick up some shit. Ooh, hammer beaks. What's this? Oh, it's an AoE. That's pretty cool. It does 9. It's not great. Nine is not great. Kill this earth sprite. Another earth sprite. For 1,000. Ooh, that gets me close to... It might be... We might be 7 here. Depending on how much experience this thing gives me. That's what I thought. That's pretty good. Level 7 already? And I haven't even done the second quest. Hammering away. Oh, I see you. Get fucked. Alrighty.
They told me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring me the goods back to you, I beg of you.
Yeah, I got that part, dog.
12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home.
Okay. Run all the way up the steps. And all the way up these steps. And all the way up these steps. And all the way up these steps. All right, we're winding down here. Okay.
Good, it is finished, and with that, this stage of your training is complete. It just so happened it was convenient that there was this crisis that came up and I needed you to take care of it instead of me going and taking care of it myself, even though I'm the one who's supposed to be leading this guild and I should be showing some initiative and being a leader. But it was just so great to send you off and do my bidding. This time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Joseph. We will speak again.
Green boots. Okay. All right, so I gotta go straight through here. I'm gonna attune to the stuff as I can, so I don't have to run through here and do it again. I can attune here, and then I can run this way and do the weavers, and then do that one. And that should be all of them. Yeah, I think it is. Did I miss that one? Miners. Miners? What? Did I say miners? I meant, don't talk to me. We're pretty close to having all of these already. Attuned.
And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer, of course, but I am Cici Roga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would seem to teach me the ways of the marketplace? Very well. As for my fee? What? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an old Don for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services. But the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Here comes the letter, bitch. Oh. Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Old Daz markets have served ever at both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overlord trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Aldenard pass through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Olda as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire to be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there is something you seek, adventurer? A deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket? Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. To the south, you will find weapons, tools, and assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof. Should you find something that piques your interest, decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. This is all of the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Mamodi. Now off with ya.
Take the aetherite. Sorry, didn't see you there.
How was your city of the... How was your tour of the city, Joseph? Get lost, did you? Ah, well, outdoors a big place for lots to see and do. But wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Alrighty then. All that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Spend it all here.
Modi of the quicksand wants you to introduce you to certain someone at Oldar Dispatch Yard. 400.
Well, youngin', how you finding our fine old odd then? Got your bearings about you yet? And if so, perhaps mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city's walls. The bustling streets of Oda are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalon, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Oda Dispatch Yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalon. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the gates of Nal staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll see it coming for too long. There's dangers behind the walls, though. More than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you.
Alrighty, over here. Out the door to Central. Right? This is Central Thanalon? Yes. Uh-huh. Run all the way over here. Snapping shrews? No way. 1. 2. 3.
Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Mamodi advised me to expect? I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Olafel, passing his final years into quiet and solitude. 12, no, there have been plenty of those the last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true old dons work together, doing in all our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yards, too, are born of the noble efforts of many great souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas behind our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to this point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your abilities.
Alrighty. I think we're going to call it here and pick back up with Papa Sean tomorrow, perhaps. We got a good little jump start here, about an hour and 30 minutes of gameplay. And so I typically would read the main story quest. Read internally with my eyes and brain. Reading it out loud and coming up with voices. I found this to be fun, but also very exhausting. My voice kind of hurts. And I don't know if I will be doing voices moving forward on this, because that kind of took a toll on my vocal cords. But I do plan on reading them out loud, because I found that I was able to... There was a lot of story that I have never read or absorbed. And there's a lot of good story and lore here, even just in the beginning stages, and the why things are the way they are, and the motivations of the characters, and why old Da has so many mercenaries, and what the plan was, and the calamity, and how they fixed everything after the fact. So there's a lot here that I don't really remember reading when I was just like reading and playing or whatever. So it is very new to me, and I'm enjoying this. So we will be back. We will pick this back up another time. But until then, I will keep this posted in like a playlist series, and we'll just do day 1, day 2, day 3, etc., and see how long we can go. This should be pretty fun. So yeah, thank you if you stopped by, and if you're stopping by now and watching till the end, thank you. I'm very, very much appreciate it. And I will talk to you the next time. Leave a comment or a thumbs up or a thumbs down or whatever you may. And if you have any questions or comments or whatever, and I'll try to do my best to respond to any of that. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Peace.